Hello diamonds and welcome to Echo 10. I did check if the White Tiger is currently running, and well, apparently it is not. So we cannot go for the White Tiger test with global official servers, but we do have access to the Sea Otter still. So it's the same update as I did the other videos on. So we can go and take a quick look. We can already see that they have had some interesting events, namely they have managed to make something totally extinct, but I don't know what species went extinct because it does not show. They do have quite decent culture elements, which is good, so it's again something that I would like to look into. And yeah, even more culture from different things. So let's log in and see what it looks like, because well, I've never been to official servers, so it's gonna be something unique. I do keep the official server, like the Discord channel, open, so I can easily see if there's anything interesting happening. And I know that at the moment they do have a lot of issues with flooding because, well, a lot of pollution. So I've heard that they are trying to build a seawall. And we can also see how it looks like with the new city stuff. And also I do like how it now gives information about how fast it's downloading something and how much it actually has downloaded. It definitely helps to understand the situation, so it's not like waiting for nothing. This is Echo 9.7.13. It's just like it shows you that downloading and you know nothing was happening. So it's good to have on the upper corner. So it's off the main view, but yeah, it's kind of annoying that the FPS counter is exactly there as well. And the FPS counter is also super big, which again makes no sense to me. Like, why so big? It could be easily a lot smaller and kind of hide itself. But yeah, let's see. Almost in. Just few more seconds, I guess. And what views is it downloading? It's also kind of interesting thing. Is it more like the window views or something? That's kind of slow. Okay, so first of all, we have different entry information. So they immediately say that you have to read the rules under the Echopedia by pressing F1. And yeah, the general channel in the in-game chat is probably transferred to the special Discord channel that only game masters can monitor. So if there's any issue, they can easily jump in, but it's not accessible like we have had in the Echo Bee and the Hornets. And yeah, if you need help from any game master, then tag them in the Discord channel on the Sea Otter and wait them to get back. So that's pretty much first thing. And let's see if we can. We can't see F1 before we understood and accept. It's kind of interesting. So I think we have to select our location first. So let's take a look on this map. So I think we also want to see the properties. So a lot of properties everywhere. We can see how this island is already underwater. A few claims that are seemingly underwater as well. Okay, so yeah, a lot of people everywhere. So I'm not sure what is the good location to hide at. This would be probably a kind of decent location to be at. It's kind of like in the middle, not sinking yet. But yeah, good location to jump in. Maybe over there, but let's also see the settlements, countries. So we pretty much have two different countries. as it looks like. So one country is over here. So this one, it's kind of nice. And then even more towns. Wow. It's gonna be very difficult to navigate, I must say. But yeah, property-wise, it's the most important for me. And yeah, I think we can still go into this area and find our way over there. Just to see what is happening on here and what we can do. So I will just jump in there, so it will take a little bit of time. It makes us float in. And yeah, I always get the notice that I have stuff there, because, well, I do. So all the back elements, I'll probably just take a few items. Wow, it's loading so much suddenly. And I can just, of course it deselects when it closes the window automatically. But yeah, so we can have our look again. This is good. Okay, so suddenly we are no longer abandoned. That's kind of fun and good. So yeah, can we see the previous chat? Yes, we can. Wow. It is definitely a lot to learn about. So let's see the markets. So we only have our own currency. How many currencies are there? Wow, so many different currencies as well. That's a lot. And yeah, everyone is using their own currencies as well. So the main two seem to be, one is limestone based, the other one is linen fabric based. So those are big currencies, so probably based on the countries. Are there any contracts? Just like people who want to mine under the grounds can do that. Work parties. Masonry work is required. Masonry 1. But Masonry 4 as well. So if you want to do it, then you would need to pretty much learn the skill and do it. And yeah, a lot of items on the sale. It's really long lists. Wow. Yeah. So let's see if we can find a boat. Oh, small wooden boat is 40 Orions and or 50 new golds. So not sure how those will work and how we can make those, but anyway, we can probably sell items and then get it as rewards. And yeah, this store is where? It's over there. Seems to be quite far. We are like around here? Yeah. So it's quite a distance. So we can go and look around and see what we can find on this server. Can already see that people don't clean up the stumps, which is a little bit sad. It'd be nice if they did. Something that many servers to force people to respect. Yeah, down there, quite a big mess. That's kind of expected on those servers. Then down here is a farm. It's simple multi-level farm, it seems. So pretty much what I was thinking about doing in the Hornet as well, but because it went too quiet, then there was no point to continue. So yeah, it's quite nice farm. I like it. It looks almost like a bank in some ways. Quite nice. Yeah, so settlement claim stuff is available everywhere, and it's something new to get used to. Someone has taken this big tree down as well and not cleaned up at all. Wow, that's a big mess. Wow, no wonder why the pollution is quite bad on this server. And yeah, people are fighting against the sea level rise a lot. Because, well, there's not much you can do. So yeah, they have turned off all the steam generators and all those things. Anyway, we are arriving in this area, so maybe we can see what is hidden here. Ooh, this bridge actually looks quite nice. I do like it. And yeah, I'm keeping the chat open this time because there might be something interesting for us as well. Yeah, the bridge looks quite good. I do like the design of it. Nicely made. And yeah, it goes all over the place. And on that side, someone has quite decent farm as well, together with housing complex. Yeah, and a lot of coal that has ended up on top. Because yeah, in the version 10, it does spawn a lot of like stuff on top of the ground if it cannot fit it inside properly. So when I did my own test of the camera, then it ended up putting a lot of stuff on top of the ground as well. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, this region or this settlement has a lot of different elements. So I'm not even sure what to look in this area. I don't even know how to become a citizen yet. So there's a lot to look for and find out. Ooh, we can see how the pollution is affecting. And I do like this redder color a bit more. I think in normal it was a bit more like grayish. So yeah, it looks better. And the trees, they look so dirty. Wow. Yeah, in our playthroughs, it's usually quite simple. So yeah, we don't have like pollution problems. So over here, we can see that there's also a bridge. I mean, there was a bridge, but it's totally underwater now, which is kind of sad. Like you can still walk here, but yeah, it's no longer what it used to be. So this is city place. Okay, wooden frames. So those are for images that you can make. And in here, there is also the city foundation. It has everything set up. And I don't know what we can even do. Okay, it even shows when it was made. We can apply for citizenship, and they of course would need to then approve or deny. So it's kind of more complex process, and I'm not sure if I'm too interested in doing all the extra work for this. So let's see around a little bit more. I'm not plotting down my campsite just yet, because I want to know if there's any point. Because I don't want to be one of the players who just comes and takes the land and then disappears. Because they did mention that they have quite a bit of problem with some people like not being really abandoned yet, but not being like in the game either. So their claims are kind of blocking the seawall, which is again something that I would like to find. So I'm not even sure which location they were building the seawall, because I only heard it. It's probably this area here. So there are a few people in this corner, and it looks like a wall. And yeah, it does go around the city as well. So it's probably quite safe area to be. There is a down. And citizens, they have 10 citizens. It's also quite decent. So I assume those are more active players. And then belongs to one of the tiny countries. And yet there is actually more countries. It's kind of tiny one here. Yeah, property-wise, if we even plopped our place here, then we could easily look around. Yeah, kind of interesting. So what is this? Strat, but this is the city itself. Okay. Could see that one person was flying around possibly. Yeah, it's kind of complex system. So I'm not even sure how to get to different places with that, or where to go when it starts. So I'll quickly look around a bit more. People have housing here. And yeah, they use the same corner pieces like I tend to do, which is kind of smart. It's easy way. And yeah, this building is quite well made as well. Interesting position for this. And yeah, people use those pier elements just for like decorations as well. It's quite good. This small shipyard. And this player I think we already know, because he was also on Ecobee, I guess. Wasn't it? Wasn't he? Yeah, I think he was on Ecobee. Anyway, I was just interested to look into what is being sold. So yeah, small canoe is $5, which is what currency? Or Orion. So Orion is not too bad, but yeah, we can see someone else is selling for a higher price. Yeah, 5 Orion is the cheapest. Small wooden boat is also quite cheap. I mean, 40. And to get more Orion ourselves, we would probably need to make hewn logs a lot, which is a lot of work, so I'm not sure if we even come and shop here, because yeah, getting the Orions is quite a lot of work. There's also someone who has made a farm on top of the roof. I do like this type of buildings. That's what I've done myself many times. And yeah, they also sell foods, and we can already see that the food has the freshness number on top of it. It is so good. I do like it. It makes it much easier to understand than just a bar on the bottom. And this person is just buying carcasses. So we possibly could do hunting, then we can get it. But well, I'm lazy, so not sure. There's quite big farm here as well. So let's go up. I think there's something as well. Yeah, again, the nice chest. Another level of form. So it is a bit floaty, which I'm not really a fan of, but it's not too bad. What's inside the cards? It looks so different from what I've seen before, so might be something interesting. Yeah, more farming on top. So a lot of small shops, it seems. Sleeper range. So they don't buy anything, only sell. And again, using Orion. Oil pens. So you can use the paints for different things, like when you make paintings itself. It's kind of nice. There's Hunter and Butcher's shop. And yeah, this is something I really do like, that we can start making our own signs. Ooh, that's fine. Printing press and paper machine. Wow. It's definitely something I want to play around with. And yeah, what do they sell? So this person sells just paper. And yeah, all the butcher stuff. Buys carcasses and a few other items. But yeah, those two machines are quite nice, and it's interesting. So long distance it can show us the outline. That's also quite nice. Sign is a little bit on the way, making it difficult to get out. A little bit more modern house here. So it has quite decent decorations inside. So this is City Hall, isn't it? Yeah. So let's see. We can go in from this level. So they do have government office. So it has all the civic actions and stuff like that. Nothing too interesting. Some strange drawings and images. So it's kind of like art gallery. Let's see what is upstairs of this. Okay, so there's the mint and all those things. Small courts. So what is small court? It has 2 active laws. I think the large one, so far the normal one had 3. So maybe this, now the large one has 3. Executive office. But yeah, not much more in the city. Okay. It's quite decently built city hall. I do like it. Like with many other things. Yeah, people use quite a lot the icons for all the signs. And there's quite long tunnel as well. And I think in one of my previous videos I mentioned that the campfire now looks different. So that's what it looks like. It has the pot on top, all this. So it kind of matches with the upgrade image. So yeah, it's quite good. But yeah, anyway, I think I will leave this video right here. I will need to look around and find a place to stay. So I will probably do the recording all in one day and then release the videos over many days. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.